What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to be taking you through my full prehab, rehab, PT, everything I do on days where I'm not running to make it so my running hurts less. I start off with just like some movement on the Pilates reformer just to make my legs feel good before I hop into the PT and then the foam rolling and all that stuff. I start out with just moving, make my legs feel good. Switching out foot placements, get wider squats, just feeling all the way through the movement. Some single leg. Light calf stretching. Then I put my feet in the straps. And just work through hamstring mobility. Quick groin stretch. And then we're ready to go. Get into the main sets of the workout. I start with some hip flexor stuff with a raised box. So my foot is up on the box because I have real hip issues, so this helps open up my hip flexor before everything else. So this opens up the hip. Then some of my other PT stuff goes into more strengthening. And this one feels really good because it opens up the front. And then the next one I'll do will open up the sides. Once I open up, I mean like break up any tension or soreness or tightness that might be going on. This one really helps get that hip flexor feeling good. The pelvic tilt forward or underneath. So then you get that real good stretch. So you don't have to lean all the way forward to get the stretch. You just tilt your pelvis, and that'll really get the stretch you're looking for. Alright, that should do it for there. The next one's going to be this. Down in here, one knee in front, the other one over the top, and then down onto your elbows. Feels right good here, right on the top of your hip into your butt. That's where the main issues are for me, and this really helps open and break up anything in there before I start doing any heavy sort of weight training or lifting. Holding it for like 15-20 seconds just to loosen everything up. I like to do everything on both sides, even though most of my pain is on the right side. Doing everything on both sides is always good. Can't hurt to be flexible. So then the next exercise I do is some bridging with a hip tuck and knee movement. So I'll show that one here. I like to use, where did I put that? Over here. A ball to put underneath my knee, in between my knees. So I would elevate my feet. Ball between the knees to keep them hip distance apart. Come up into a bridge, small bridge with the tuck, light on the ankles, and then shifting my knees up and down. So you just gotta feel. I don't like this ball. Where's my normal ball? It's fine. Fine, I don't need the ball. light in the ankles, focusing on hamstring activation. Oh, that one always feels tough. Next one, gonna be the box. Right here. Laying on my side, with my feet on the box, moving my right leg out, keep my space between my rib cage on the ground, then pushing my knee forward, and then up, and holding it there. Up. That one's always tough. Oh. Alright, now it's more of the strengthening ones that I do. I'm gonna move the camera. I do a squat series, so it's forward squat, like forward split squats, both sides, and then side to side ones. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Make sure the hips tucked under. Oh. Looks like my camera just died, okay. Looks like we're gonna have to... Well, so my camera died, so... Or my camera stands, so now we're gonna have to improvise a little bit. Let's see if I put it here. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, I can move it forward a little bit. So as I was saying, the squats. We're gonna just do the squats. I really just want to talk about, man, if I wasn't so dedicated to running, I would not be doing all this. It amazes me that I put up with all this. If it wasn't running, I wouldn't be doing this, but every morning I gotta wake up 30 minutes earlier than I normally would like to get my PT done so I'm not hurting all day. That really annoys me, because like I said in the last video, I'd love to just be able to run without pain and just do what I know I can do, because I know I can do a lot more than my body's allowing me to. I have the mental strength to achieve a lot of things, but my body doesn't want to let me as of now, which sucks. So I'm putting in the work. So eventually I'll get to that point, I hope. I'd love to be able to just run, go out, and not feel any pain, be able to race as hard as I want without having to worry about not being able to move my leg the next day. Be able to sleep. Sleeping's been the main issue for me recently, where I haven't been able to get to bed because my hip's in so much pain. So it takes me like an hour or so before I eventually just fall asleep. It's quite annoying. I put up with it for some reason. Alright, that's all the strengthening stuff I do. Then I just do a normal stretching routine. Hamstring, quad, hip, calf, everything. There's other ways I'll do this. I'll sometimes use a yoga block while I'm watching TV. So I just sit on this and it stretches my hamstrings for me. I like using this, it's really useful. So after I do my stretches, then I get into the more soft tissue work with foam rollers, massage guns. Quad stretch, yeah, quad stretch. That's what I was forgetting. Ooh. This one always feels good. It's right in the money. Ay, ay, ay. Tomorrow I gotta run. That's gonna be nice. Got, what's it called? Pretty much the same thing I did yesterday. 30 minutes, probably try to get under 8:30 pace this time. It's not gonna be as cold and it's not gonna be snowing, so it shouldn't be as taxing. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw in a hill or two this time. Well, I did have a hill last time, so we'll see. It'll be interesting and all. I'll take you with me and we'll see what we got. So that's like stretching wise what I like to do. So then, yeah, soft tissue. I got a couple of rollers that I like that I bring to practice and meet with me. These are great to really get into the muscles and break up any scar tissue, any knots, just so you can operate without tightness or pain. One thing people always forget is the tibialis. Anterior, that anterior. It's where it helps with flexing the foot. Obviously, runners, we do flex a lot, so here's where people feel a lot of pain. And if you just roll it out, it'll help release a lot of that stress. Get the IT band on the side of the leg. That's where a lot of my problems come from. Hamstring. Quad. People always neglect all three heads of the quad. You got the long, the short, and the middle, or the medial. You want to make sure you hit all three, or you'll have imbalances. I know a lot about imbalances. It's like where all my problems come from. Oh, that always feels good. Alright, this one also gets the quad really good. You can twist it really into the, there we go, right there. Gets the calf. Oh. Yeah, that one always feels good. And these are what I bring to practice and meets, but like in the mornings, I'll use a foam roller, which is always great. And then at night before I go to bed, I'll
use my massage gun. Theirs are great. I'm not gonna do those right now. But those, another thing I do. And then something you'll probably see in a short soon is these little pressure point things that I have. They're really good. I just got them for Christmas. I really like them. Let me see if I can get them out for you. They're like a giant rubber band with these pressure point things inside. So you put them on the leg and then wrap them all the way around, like all the way around multiple times with all of this, and it'll increase the pressure, really gets into the soft tissue of the muscle to break up any knots. I really like that. So that's probably gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this is all the stuff I gotta do in the mornings or before practice or before a meet, so I can run without, well, not without, with limited pain. It sucks, but I gotta do it, so I do. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.